welcome back to our weekly angel card reading. I am Elena Joy, and I am so excited to deliver some messages that you need to hear whenever you're seeing this video. This is meant for you, because all of the readings that I am going to offer on this YouTube channel is just going to be for whoever needs to hear it at the time that they see the reading. And when you get an angel card reading, it's always a healing. So yay, enjoy your healing as well, because all of the messages come from the angels. So that's why it's healing. Speaking of healing, who loves Mother Mary? I don't know anyone who doesn't love Mother Mary. That's the answer. So we have our Mother Mary deck, and I love this deck because it's so, I want to call it patient. She's so patient. She's so kind. She's so loving. And I am also, I've also posted videos about her and my very, very special relationship with her. Maybe I should do another one. I should. I'm going to. But I will talk about it in this reading because this is for you and not for me. I mean, it's for me as well, but I really do. I offer these readings for everyone out there and not just for me. I'll give myself a reading. I'll have a reading from someone else. I'll watch a reading also on YouTube or Facebook, but this is specifically for you. Okay, so I also teach about essential oils, so I always pair my readings with essential oils, and the angels already talked about this oil today for a very good friend of mine who happens to be pregnant. Yay for her. And she said, well, what oils do I use when I'm pregnant? Isn't it like bad to use oils when you're pregnant? I said, no, just one specific oil is not okay to use when you're pregnant in the beginning stages, which she is. It is great for the later stages when you want that baby out. You're going to use clary sage. And I always talk about doTERRA oils, and I will always talk about the spiritual uses of the oils. Clary sage is a gorgeous oil. Great for feminine use, okay? When it's going to be your time of the month and it's like, everything is kind of just like, why won't it release? Why won't it release? Pop some clary sage on your belly and whoosh, you're done. And you'll just feel a lot better too. It's great for hormonal balance as well, okay? So we're gonna read about clary sage from The Essential Emotions, my very favorite book with all the doTERRA oils, including all the blends that doTERRA makes as well. And this is clary sage. So even if you don't have doTERRA, this is gonna be the property of clary sage. And I'll let you take a picture of it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's enough time for you to take your picture. Clary sage is the oil of clarity and vision. So we are going to ask the angels specifically, what do we need to hear today to help our clarity and vision as we move forward on our life path? Because things are crazy out there. And if we could have a little bit more clarity and vision, sign me up. All right, so it assists you in changing your perceptions. It gives you the courage to see the truth. A great oil for your brow chakra. So you know what? Since it's saying it, I'm going to put it right there. It dispels darkness and illusion, helping you to see any limiting belief system. So like that limiting belief system, I did a really cool exercise with this with my doTERRA coaches a long time ago. And it was like, limiting beliefs are like, I can't do it. I'll never make it. I'll never be that size. I'll never be that accomplishment that I want in my life. I'll never go, let's go back to pregnancy. I'll never be a mom. I can't get pregnant. Those are your limiting belief systems. I'll never have money. I'm always poor. Never say those things like cancel, cancel, cancel. I didn't say that, okay? I'm saying that as an example. Do not do that. The more negativity you put out there, the more negativity will come and slap you in the face. So just put out positivity. Even if you have no money in the bank, you say, I'm abundant. I am always taken care of. The money will roll in and you'll have just enough. Maybe you won't have extra, but you will have enough because I am abundant. Replace that with I am poor. Oh, I'm broke as a joke. Oh, man. I can't stand when people say that because you're going to be broke as a joke if you keep saying it. Stop it. Cancel, cancel, cancel. That wasn't mine because I am abundant. And it assists you in opening creative channels and clearing creative blocks. So if you're having a block creatively, maybe you're a writer or an artist or something, or even just a project that you have to do at work, Clary Sage is going to help you to open up those channels. It helps you in the dream world. It increases your ability to visualize and imagine new possibilities. It teaches you how to use your divinely given gifts, and it's especially helpful in clarifying spiritual vision. It assists you in developing the gift of discernment, when you shouldn't and when you should. That's a hard thing. And it's going to help you to expand your vision and accept the reality of the spiritual world because it's here. It's real. Okay. Now, the negative emotions it's going to help you get rid of are confused, darkness, spiritually disconnected, hopeless, and blocked creativity. The positive properties are going to be spiritual clarity, intuitive, open-minded, imaginative, and spiritually discerning. The things that aren't for you and the things that are for you. I always said this to my students. I also, it's not that my teacher said this. I don't think he ever did. I don't think so. But I always felt like when he was teaching me something, I was like, that doesn't resonate with me. I left that. I always encouraged my students to do the same. If it doesn't resonate with you, if what I'm saying and how I feel and what I'm seeing doesn't make sense for you, that's not what you're seeing and that's not what you feel and that's not what you believe, don't go with me. Go with you. And talk to me about it because I'd like to learn something as well. I'm always learning from everyone, okay? I'm not the end all be all. Heck no. No. If I was, I wouldn't be on earth, okay? So that's our oil for this reading. And for this time in your life, the Clary Sage is going to be fabulous for you. Now, what also came up while I was walking by my little altar spiritual is the Animal Spirit Guidebook. So I also feel like we're going to get a message from one of the animal spirit guides that are going to help us. And this book is fabulous. I love it so much. As you can tell, it's tattered and torn. And you can get this on Amazon. These are all of my power animals. And you're going to see what I mean when I say power animal. And I put little bookmarks when I find a new power animal. And I've had this book since, 2007. So there's a lot of power animals for me. And then when I have a animal that isn't my power animal, like the moth, I know that one's not my power animal, but the moth comes to me all the time. It's really great. Where are you, moth? Come on. Come on, let me show the peoples. Okay, so then I put the little bookmark inside of the book instead when it's not my power animal, when these characteristics do not resonate with me. So we're gonna choose an animal also. Let's go to Mary first though, and then we'll choose our animal. I feel like it's Mary then animal. So I've already prepared the cards, so we're just gonna ask Mother Mary. Oh, Mother Mary, and your love and your guidance and she's so special. Doesn't she feel so good? She's sitting right here. Hi, friend. All right, so we're going to ask, what do we need to hear today to help us for our clear vision going forward? Totally this card right here. These two cards. Going forward in our life, on our life path, what do we need to hear? This third card, and that's it. Okay. 3 cards from Mary. Fabulous. Thank you, my love. All right. So what did we get? Boundaries. Talk about discernment. Oh, Mary, you never fail. Boundaries. Holy Hannah. It is hard to have boundaries and to stick to them. It took me a long, and I mean 46 years, long time, to have my boundaries and stick to them. And even when you set a boundary, someone is possible to walk all over it. And then you set another boundary and they walk all over it. And then you just come to the place where you don't allow them to walk all over it anymore. And I don't know how to tell you what that moment will be for you, because I feel like it's very individual, and it's kind of like the point of, I'm not doing this anymore and I don't care anymore. There's my boundary. You don't like it, take a hike. All right, so I am clear and honest with others about my expectations. Absolutely. You need to know what is right for you, what you desire, and what you deserve. And not just with romance, with your job, with your family, with your children. This is you respecting me, and this is you disrespecting me. I will not accept that. And even if they continue to disrespect you, at least you stood in your boundary and you said, I am not going to accept this type of behavior anymore. And because of that, X, Y, and Z will happen to you. And you are allowed to do that as a parent. I felt like I had to give that permission to you for some reason. Or at your job. You're running me into the ground. You're paying me half of a salary of what I actually should be paid, and you're making me do 3 times the work of 3 other people, and you're not even paying me and compensating me properly. You know what happens? The energy is off. So you're giving a lot more than they're giving. You will be exhausted, okay? So it always has to be balanced. And even in your job, in your family, you're the one going out and doing everything, and they're whatever, laying around, doing nothing, making sure that, they don't get the birthday gift that, has to be gotten and things like that. They're just not a team with you. That's when this card is going to come in to have your boundaries. And it's hard, and it's going to take work. And I know you can do it, because if I can do it, you can do it. I always say that. All right, what do we get for our second card? Honesty. Ooh, I like. Being honest with yourself and others. I am in touch with my true feelings regarding this situation. So what did we say? How can you help us to be clear in our vision of moving forward on our life path? Honesty. What is the point of lying and cheating and stealing? Guess what? You're going to get caught. So why even bother? I don't understand why people cheat. If you don't want to be with that person and you see that person over there that's, more attracted for you, go be with that person. Don't string along the person that you're with. Cheating is stupid. You shouldn't do it. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you stay with the person that you don't want to be with because you're cheating on them with the other person? That makes no sense to me. Does that make any sense to you? And don't lie, because you're going to get caught in the lie. There's no point in lying. And lying is negative. So every time you lie, it's bringing your vibration down, light worker. So why would you do that? Even little white lies. I am guilty of it as well. I am not perfect. I am not saying that I'm perfect. I'm telling you what I'm getting from this card is that we have to stop lying, cheating, and stealing. We just have to. It's not the light worker way. And it's hard to do the right thing and to not lie, cheat, and steal, because it's easier to do it, much easier. And yes, sometimes the white lie is necessary, but just know that you're going to lower your vibration in that moment. So maybe take another moment to get it up higher again. Okay, so that would be my feeling about that card. Third card, marriage. I love it. Marriage. Yay. Now, what is a marriage? It doesn't have to just be, coming together on an altar, getting married romantically. It could be marrying yourself. It could be coming together. It means the coming together of two to become one. Married. Like we used to say when I was waitressing, Elena, you have to marry the ketchups. Okay? What did that mean? Take the ketchups that are a little kind of full and put it in the totally full so that this is totally full, and then you let that other empty bottle go. You marry the ketchups. You make them one. It doesn't have to be just with romantic partners. I want to put that out there first because I felt like I had to say that. Marriage. I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, with myself, and with my partner. So that's a very interesting way of putting that. First, God. So first you have to have a relationship with God, with your angels, with the divine, with spirit. Why the heck am I here and what the heck am I doing? Follow it. Follow the guidance. Use the meditations. I posted so many meditations on this channel. It's crazy. Please use them. They are there. I'm not charging you. And use other meditations that you find as well. Heal yourself. Heal thyself. Come on. Heal yourself. Heal your world. It's been my catchphrase forever. It just makes sense. Get yourself healed and then heal the world. And then heal the world. God, myself. You have to marry yourself. The me before we. I have to be whole before I meet the one. It is so true. You really do. It is the me before we. If you do not love yourself, if you are not married to yourself, you cannot expect to be married to anyone else. Unless it's a whatever marriage. But if you want the real marriage, the real forever soulmate that I always talk about, you gotta do the work. You have to marry yourself. You have to be so in love with yourself that your boundaries are so clear and you are completely honest with yourself and everyone else. That's how you get my partner, okay? And my partner. Then the partner comes in. You can't do it backwards. You could, and you'll just have a whatever marriage, and that's fine, and it's learning, and it's great. But it won't be the most amazing forever soulmate marriage. And not everybody gets forever soulmate marriage every single lifetime. I certainly haven't. I've seen 94 of my past lifetimes, and I have not had forever soulmate in every single one. But I've had a lot of soulmates. And I've had to learn a lot of lessons from all those soulmates. You are exactly the same as me. Even if you haven't seen it like I have, you have experienced it. 94 past lifetimes that I've seen is just dusting the surface of how many I've had. You have had that many as well, light worker. We have been here forever. And we are always searching for that other soul that we are supposed to be one with. And some lifetimes we're not going to connect with that soul because that soul has other work to do. We have other work to do. And then finally, we come back into what I call the grand reunion. And yeah, I'm still waiting for mine as well. Well, stop that, cancel waiting. I am in readiness energy for mine as well. Are you also on Forever Soulmate Path? If you are, I send you so much love and strength and patience. So do you have to be patient? I got my green light on patience, and every day I'm like, whoop, good thing I learned that patience lesson because this is hard. Because I want it to happen yesterday, just like I know you do. And if you're in a marriage that isn't happy and you can't see it going anywhere and you tried everything to make it happy, please leave it. Please move on. Please give yourself the freedom. Today is Women's International Independence Day, March 8th. this is the day that I'm doing this reading. And it's amazing that this card came up, because this was the day 3 years ago that my marriage ended on the couch downstairs. And it was the best blessing I ever received, because my marriage wasn't in a very good place for a long time. And she happened to meet someone else who made her really happy. And of course, at the moment, my whole world was shattered. But then about a couple days later, I had a couple of healings from my friends. And I said, oh my gosh, I have a whole new beginning. And so does she. And so do our kids. They have a whole new family that loves them so much. And her partner is one of the most beautiful souls ever. She's one of my soulmates too. And that's how we keep going with our soulmates. She was my soulmate. She is one of my very big soulmates, but we were done learning lessons from each other in our marriage. Now we're co-parents and we're still learning lessons from each other, and some days it's harder than others, but we're keeping on going. So today is that day for me. And it's a blessing. It's not a regret at all. I did so much healing and forgiving and releasing and letting go. You have no idea. I can't even do enough videos for what I've done. And if you are in this moment of, why am I doing this anymore? Be honest with yourself. Set your boundaries. Because why should you be in a marriage that isn't making you ridiculously happy and fulfilled, when there's so much more that you are supposed to do? That unhappy marriage is holding you back, light worker. So end it. Maybe the reading is for me too. That's okay. Now, we were going to choose an animal, and if this animal is about marriage, I'm going to fall off my chair. All right, so we're just going to ask the book. This is how I ask, to just give us whatever we're supposed to hear. This is what I do with the oils book as well. I didn't prepare this, so I just kind of brush off the energy, and I give a little Chokure from my Reiki, and I just say, thank you, animals, for giving us the message that we need to hear today for our healing and our growth. Our purpose today is for our clarity and our vision to move forward in our life path. Thanks for giving us this message. And then I literally stop on the page that they tell me to stop on. The owl. I'm not going to say more about that. If you know, you know. The owl showed up for us. Okay, so take a little picture of the owl for yourself. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You can take your picture. Okay, so I love this book the most because when it shows up, it means this. Even the owl gives a lot of descriptions of the owl. So all different kinds of the owl. Take your picture in 3, 2, 1. So specific owls that come to you, it means that. Call upon an owl when you need these kind of things in your life. And it's your power animal if you have 3 or 4 of those characteristics. Okay? Owl. What was it? Yep. It's one of my power animals. Always has been. The owl. If it shows up, which it did, it just showed up. If it shows up in your dreams, if you see it out in your, out in real life, in like you see in a TV or a movie or something, or someone mentions the word owl, especially if it keeps coming up. I saw an owl here, and then I went to a shop and I saw an owl in the shop, and then I went to the grocery store and there was an owl on the package. Those are the messages. And then you go back to your spirit animal guide book and you look it up. This is also right online anymore. I mean, I love books, so I still use books. Meditate in silence and darkness for a few minutes each evening. with the next few days and see what's revealed to you. Be alert to any deception on the part of others. They're not aware of it, and look closely behind any guises they may wear. It's a great time to tap into the fount of intuitive wisdom that's available for you. Quietly observe your environment, watching and listening for signs and omens that will give you answers to questions you may have. It's a great time for prophecy, and you'll hear, see, feel events before they actually happen. Isn't this so cool with the clarity and the vision? This is spot on. The most creative cycle now is night. So set time aside in the evening to work any projects. And of course, like if that doesn't resonate with you, don't do it. What did I say in the beginning? Not everything that I say is going to be what's right for you. So if you're an early bird and you're like, I wouldn't do anything at night, don't do anything at night. It's just the owl giving this message generally for you to utilize. Now, this is my favorite part. So you let me know below if the owl is your power animal. And I want you to put a GIF or a word or a heart or something, like an emoji of an owl, something. Owl is my power animal, Elena, because it's mine. This is awesome. It's your power animal if you typically see what others don't see, hear what others don't hear, and you're able to discern, and we say discern, the truth, honesty, behind any falsehoods. You're an old soul and have inherent wisdom that continues to expand as you mature. You have a very finely tuned awareness and sensitivity to others. One of your greatest gifts is being able to foresee the future. You're able to contact the spirit world through your clairvoyance and clairaudience. That's the psychic sight. I did all those Claire videos. Go back to that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know. I'll send it to you. And your clairaudience is your psychic hearing, the clear sight and the clear hearing. So you're able to contact the spirit world through those two gifts, okay? Is the owl your power animal? I mean, I check off every single one. That's rare. If you have a few, like I always say 3 or 4 of the characteristics, it's for you. And if it feels like it's for you, even if you have 1 or 2, it's still for you. But then if we go back to the moth, like I said, the moth just isn't my power animal. It's just kind of not. And that's okay. And that's why I like to put the little bookmark in between. And I'll put like a little story too of when I saw the moth and, you know, all those things. And I've seen a lot of moths in 2023. Oh my gosh, I could tell you moth stories. It was nuts. So that is your reading for today. Did you love it? Do you feel healed? I'm so excited for you. Wow, I'm floored that those cards came out. Man, I said the readings weren't for me. This was totally for me. I know it was for you too. I just know it. Tell me how you feel in the comments. Watch the videos, enjoy them, share them. They're there. I don't care if I get 5 views or 500 views. I will post a video every single day until the angels relieve me from this assignment. But for now, I'm having the most fun. And I hope you are too. You deserve it, Lightworker. You're amazing. Go have a fabulous, amazing, wonderful, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious day, week, month, year, lifetime. You deserve it.